Hello, hello. I had a bit of a weird situation in the place that I live in London. Um, Last weekend, just gone. Like, I woke up around 1 a.m. I was dozing on my sofa, and the window in this very room faces out onto the street, and I heard a noise at the window, and my curtains were partially open, and I've got net curtains as well, but I could see through the window that somebody was standing at my window, and then as I stood up and walked towards the window, I could see that his arm was reaching through the window, and he was clearly trying to break into my flat somehow. And there's no way he would have been able to break in because I've got window restrictors on the windows, meaning that they only open a small amount. So he wouldn't have been able to open the window far enough to break in unless he was able to force the window open somehow. But the window restrictors are bolted on and very strong. So unless he could physically cut the wires, there's no way he could open the window. And I could see he had nothing on him. It was just him. And it was a young black guy, a slim black guy. That's all I could really tell about him. He had short hair because it was dark, and he didn't care that I was at the window. I started going, "What are you doing? What are you doing, mate?" And that's what I said automatically without thinking. And he didn't care. He carried on reaching through the window, trying to break in. I was like, what did he think he was going to do? Like, somehow I would let him climb through the window and then he was going to fight me or what, Like, what did he think he was going to do? And how does he know no one else is in the flat, that he would be outnumbered? Like, I'm thinking he must have been, like, off his head on crack or something, like, or some desperate drug addict, like, to try and break in when somebody's already standing at the window. My automatic reaction was just to close the window on him. So I closed the window on his arm. I heard him go, ouch, because it probably hurt. And he took his arm out the window, and then I just quickly closed the window completely. And then the other window next to it was open as well, just partially because of the restrictors, to let some fresh air in because it's quite hot in London at the moment. And I just quickly closed the other window, and I just saw him walk off, like he just walked off casually. I'm thinking, it was a really strange thing to happen. Like, I've never had somebody try and break into any place I've lived in before. But, it shocked me. It was a little bit of a shock, because I didn't expect anything like that. And to have someone at your window trying to climb in, like, that was a bit of a weird thing to happen. Like, it did put me in a state of shock, and I was thinking about it for a bit. But yeah, I mean, I was all right with it. I just thought, what the fuck, But I think he must have just been a desperate crackhead or something, like, to try and break into somebody's place like that, through just because you see a window open at the front of the house, and the fact that he carried on trying to get through the window when I was standing there, and like he could see I'm much bigger than him, etc. Like, to still try and get in the window. Was he think I was just going to let him climb through the window? But yeah, it was a strange thing to happen. But yeah.